Hi everyone, just kind of doing a little short video to show you guys what grows in Las Vegas, Nevada. This one right here, it's a mulberry. As you can see, the tree is thriving. Loves the heat. The cold doesn't seem to bother it at all. The mulberries, they go dormant in the winter time, so it doesn't do anything to them. They come back full of life in the spring. Mulberry's got to be one of the easiest to grow out here in Las Vegas. And down here we got this one's a small mandarin tree. It's a dwarf variety. As you can tell, it's really small. It's more of a bushy type of tree. This one's actually been on the ground for about 2.5 years, and I might get lucky this year and get some fruit. I got some tiny little fruit here, as you can tell. Maybe I'll get lucky with that one if the summer heat doesn't dry it off. Another one that thrives out here is this one by the 55-gallon drum. This one's a jujube, a Lee jujube tree. This tree gives me a ton of fruit every year. This one I bought it in about a 2-gallon container about 3 years ago for like 20-30 bucks, and this thing is huge now. It loves it. If I get some time a little later during the year, I'll show you guys all the fruit that it produces. This is actually an ultra dwarf nectarine tree. The last year, 2019, it gave me real good fruit. No, not 2019, 2020, it gave me real good fruit. This year, 2021, we didn't really get too cold, so it didn't really get the cold hours that it needed to bear a lot of fruit. But the tree is just beautiful. It's grown a lot since a lot of that fruit hasn't taken the energy away from it. There's a couple fruit hiding here and there, but not a whole lot. Here's one down here. There's a little one, but not too many this year. There's another one right there. And as you guys know, gardening, you're always experimenting, doing something different. This right here, it's a guava. This is more of a subtropic tree. I planted it down here with the pine tree shade to kind of help it out during the harsh summers we have out here. It's got about 6 months, I want to say, in the ground. It experienced the winter, and it actually did a lot better than what I thought it was gonna do. It's actually a pink guava, pink Mexican guava. This one right here, this one's an Asian guava. This one's got about 3 months in the ground. I'm hoping it survives this summer, but we'll find out. It's just trial and error out here, trial and error. This is a small loquat. This one's a kumquat. This is actually a full size. It's not a dwarf, semi-dwarf, none of that. This is a full size. I prefer to do the full size out here in the desert, just because the rootstock is a lot stronger. The tree grows a lot stronger. It'll give it the best odds of surviving. And out here in the desert, you gotta have a pistachio, one of the easiest trees to grow. You gotta have a male and a female variety. As you can tell, I got a couple pistachios here growing. These female trees will not bear fruit, and it won't bear the nuts without the male tree. This one here is a pomegranate. This one's been on the ground for about 4 years. It's got a couple of fruit here and there. It's still gonna be a couple of months. These don't ripen on this tree variety till about October, so it's gonna be a while. Just a couple of little flowers I got around this little raised bed with the pine tree. And this is a green variety of fig. I believe it's called the Cadota fig or the honey fig. I've never tried them, so this is going to be the first year. There's a little one right there. Got another loquat right there. This one's another jujube. It's loving it. And right here we have a fig tree. This is it's almost like a purple fig variety. There's a couple figs on it right there. They're hiding there underneath the leaves. There's a little cluster right there. This is my my lime tree. This is a Bear's lime tree. It's got little limes right there. This is actually one of the years that it's actually holding the fruit. I'll do a video later once I got the fruit, once it's fully ripe. There we go. See it right there in the camera. This is a semi-dwarf. It's not gonna get too big. Right here I'm trying my luck. This is a white sapote variety. Tree doesn't seem to like it there too much, but just trial and error. This is an almond tree. I believe this is an all-in-one almond tree variety. Semi-dwarf. It's liking it. Right now it's about 11 feet tall. And this little one right here has been on the ground for about 3 months. It's a pecan tree. No, I'm sorry, this is a walnut tree. Walnut variety. I got my tomatoes out here on the raised bed. They seem to be doing really good. They're loving it right here. Let me see if I got a couple of ripe ones. I actually just picked them yesterday, so I might not have any. Here we go. There's a bunch of them right here. This one will be ready in a couple days. Here you can see all the little tomatoes. There's a couple right there. A couple more right here. This thing's just full of them. A couple more right there. Tomatoes. They love the raised beds. And this year I actually experimented. This right here is a tobacco plant. It loves it. These leaves are huge. Huge leaves. Beautiful plant. This is actually I can't remember what variety it was. Virginia Gold, I want to say. It's a Virginia Gold tobacco. That's a specific variety. Seems to love it out here. Right now it's the end of May, beginning of June, and the plants are doing pretty good. And these right here, these huge ones right here, they were planted about 7 years ago. These are actually the male pistachios. These are the ones that pollinate my female pistachios. These trees, I can go 3-4 months without watering them. Once they reach their mature size, they don't need water. Much water. They survive with whatever rainfall, little rainfall we get out here in Vegas. As you can tell, those trunks are pretty huge.